Investigate! Oh, I think the other ones do like investigate start or investigation start or something. Also, this music is... Oh, I love the investigation music. I guess I should look through the Monokuma file that we got before. The victim was Sayaka Miyazono. Time of death is estimated to be around 1:30 a.m. The body was discovered in Makoto's room, in the dormitory. All evidence suggests that the death took place in the bathroom. The cause of death was a stab wound to the abdomen. There was also an injury to her right wrist. Specifically, the wrist appears to have suffered a fracture. We have no choice but to push forward if we want to find out what happened. Somehow, I have to find out the truth, so that we can survive. And for Sayaka, I have to find out how she was killed. Nice! Monokuma File 1 has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Okie dokie, Artichoke. Well, I guess I should go, right? First of all, I should head to the scene of the crime, my room. We won't make any progress without investigating there. Oh, am I just getting teleported there? So I headed to my room where Sayaka's corpse was still remained. Oh, snap. I better examine the state of my room a little closer. That might reveal something new. Well, there's a bunch of scratch marks everywhere. There are scratches and gouges all on my walls and bed. Is that evidence of a struggle? Looks like there must have been some kind of fight in my room. Damn it! I was right there in the other room. If only I'd heard something. It would have not been possible. Huh? Don't you remember? All of the rooms are completely soundproof. So something could have happened in your room right next to you, and there's no way you could have known. Perhaps this was another of Monokuma's strategies, creating an ideal setting for murder. Dots. Evidence of a struggle has been added to your truth bullets. Here's the golden sword I left in my room. This is the replica sword I brought back for self-defense. Does this mean it was used as an attack somehow? And plus, it had been taken out of its sheath. I hadn't actually looked at the blade itself till now. I shouldn't be surprised it's coated in gold too. On top of that, some of the gold coating has come off on the parts of the blade and the handle. So do you honestly think you could probably use that as fingerprint evidence? I mean, obviously we probably don't have the technology to like find that out. I was just saying like that I'm sure the killer probably used this at some point. Even if, because like I'm assuming the only two people in this room were probably the killer and Sayaka. So if her fingerprints show up, she's the one that's dead, so we just gotta figure out who the other fingerprints are, right? I mean, that'd be too easy, but yeah, the handle especially is missing lots of its coating. I remember the coating sticks to you even if it's just, even if you touch it just a little bit. That's true, because your fingers, like, it would have to be really fine print to probably pick it up. Replica sword has been added. It's my key. There's a key on the ground. It has my name on it, so this must be my room key. If I remember correctly. Ah, that's right. We'll have to trade keys. When we switched rooms, we switched keys too. So Sayaka would have had the key to my room this entire time. But wait, then if that's true, then how did the killer get in the room in the first place? Exactly! She said she wouldn't open up her door for anything. Could Sayaka have forgotten to lock the door? No, that seems impossible. The same goes for you, Sayaka. No matter who it is, don't open your door for anyone. Even if I'm sure it's you, I absolutely won't open it. Otherwise, what's the point of even switching? But seriously though, if she locked the door, she obviously let someone in. That has to be the only way. After saying that, there's no way she would have forgotten to lock it or open it for any reason. No, that's a lie. Then she did open it. If she locked it, she would have opened it because you can't tamper with the locks. Monokuma said that. Well, maybe she dropped the key somewhere and someone else grabbed it or something. No, that's not possible either. Sayaka was in here when we switched rooms. Then how... And with that... And with how scared she was, she wouldn't have gone walking around, so she couldn't have dropped it. Unless she's lying about that, fam. So how did the killer... Again, you're just assuming that she was a scared little girl. Like, maybe she was trying to kill someone. Who knows? Maybe she left the room and then didn't lock it, or she let someone in. Switching rooms has been added. Is there something I can do with the sheath? Yeah. Is this the replica sword I brought back with... Oh, does this mean it was used in the attack somehow? And plus, the sword's been taken out, so it's just the sheath. But, huh? There's some scratches on the sheath. They must have been made with something sharp. But how did the sheath get scratched up in the first place? Even if someone used the sword during a struggle, it doesn't make any sense for the sheath to be damaged. I mean, if you're gonna attack someone with a sword, the first thing you do is unsheath it. A heavy sheath like that would only get in the way. It could just slide off in the middle of a fight. So why are there scratches on the sheath? They used it to block or something, maybe. I don't know. Replica sword added. Or replica sword sheath, I should say. But my lint roller doesn't look like... Huh? Looking at the lint roller, it looks like there's way less than there was before. Did Sayaka see how dirty my room was and decide to clean it up a little? Or maybe the killer used it to scrape up evidence that they were even here. The notepad's still here, but I don't think it's relevant right now. What about my tools? The toolkit is still made... The toolkit is still inside the drawer. I don't see any evidence that it'd be used at all. Okay. Which makes sense, I guess. I mean, it's mine, and I hadn't had any reason to open it. I can't even imagine a situation where I need a toolkit like this. Yeah, seriously. Oh, Mondo. We ain't exactly in the mood to be building fucking furniture, right? So you haven't used yours either, then? Not just me. Nobody's busted theirs out yet, as far as I know. Huh. Actually, we were talking about it yesterday. None of you guys had opened their... none of the guys had opened up their toolkits yet. Because, like, why the hell would we? Interesting. Toolkit. Added to the truth bullets. What about Sakura? Do you have anything to say? Sakura, do you think I'm guilty too? I try not to make assumptions like that. I simply don't know whether or not you did this. Whatever decision the rest of you come up with, I will follow your lead. Well, at least she's smart about it. I see. She's not gonna like blame me if she doesn't have concrete evidence. But she's more like entrusting others, which is also not that good. You want to come to your own decision because then you'll never believe it. At least in my opinion. If I can't figure it out myself, then like I'll never believe it. You know, I realized something while I was on guard duty. The killer could have already destroyed some evidence, right? Before anyone found the body. I mean, there's a trash can here in the dorms, right? They could have tossed some stuff in there. Yeah, that's definitely possible. That dirty bastard! Anyone who raises their hand to a woman is scum that deserves death. That's what my brother taught me. So if I ever find that son of a bitch that did this, I'm gonna pound his goddamn face in. But what if it was a girl who did it? Got him! Dots. That'll all be sorted out when the time comes. Exactly. What if she was trying to have some girl time with someone? Hey, Kyoko. I quietly called her name while she was investigating the area. But are these semen stains over here? Fuck. What are you doing? Isn't it obvious? No, not really. I'm searching. Searching? She was down on her knees, carefully inspecting every inch of my room. Please don't look at my semen stains. Did you lose a contact or something? Dots. I don't know what she's doing exactly, but she seems to be concentrating pretty hard on it. But a few seconds later, she suddenly stood up straight and said, Are you a clean freak? Huh? No, I don't think so, but why? Nodding, she glanced around my room one more time. Interesting. What's interesting? Just as I suspected, there's something very unusual about your room. Unusual? What do you mean? I've searched your floor from one corner to another, and I didn't find one single strand of hair. Huh. Really? Not one hair from the victim, and not one hair from even you. Even though you've been living here. You know, now that you mention it, I noticed something while I was looking around before. It looked like the lint roller in my room had been used, but I never touched it. Could someone have used it? Very interesting. Your room didn't have a single hair in it, and someone used your lint roller without your knowledge. In other words, someone other than you came in and scrubbed your room clean. Was it Sayaka? Or the killer? That's the question, isn't it? Makoto's room cleanliness. Yeah, he's right, because if his hair or stuff had been seen at the scene, that would have been instant no-no. Because it's okay for my hair to be in my room, that makes sense. Obviously, evidence of me being in my room is okay because it's my room. But if the killer had evidence, or someone other than Sayaka, then that would be a very high suspicion, because I never let anyone else in my room. Alright, let's investigate her body. Let's touch her boobs a little or something. I don't know. What do you do at, you know... What do autopsy people do? I don't know. Morgue people. What do you call them? Doctors who do autopsies. I don't know. And on the other side of the door... Dots. No, I can't let it get to me. I can't afford to freeze up now. Forcing myself to push my panic down, I stepped into the bathroom. Oh no, I like how they make the blood pink. It's very PG-13. Looking at her made it painfully clear it wasn't a dream or an illusion. She had lost everything that made her, Sayaka. All at once I was overcome with dizziness, nausea, the urge to burst out in tears. But I can't hesitate now. Why? Why did she die? Why did Sayaka have to die? I had to uncover the truth. I have to find out what happened. I wanted to give up. I wanted to collapse, but that thought held me up and supported me. I need to give up, so I'm going to keep going. Oh, man. Oh, man, I just, you know. Alright, let's investigate. I told myself I simply couldn't face what I saw, but now's not the time to think like that. I pulled out the Monokuma file to verify what it said about her body. Some sort of sharp object had been thrust into her stomach. That must have been the killing blow. But whatever they used to kill her, where'd they get it? It's definitely something I should look into later. Also, according to the Monokuma file, Sayaka's right wrist is broken. Her wrist does look swollen and bloody, that's for sure. But there's something sort of glittery there on her wrist too. Right there, where her wrist is all swollen, it's like something glittery. That definitely concerns me. Another thing that concerns me is, there's some blood on her left index finger, but that's it. The palms of both her hands are totally spotless, so how come only her left finger? It's only her left finger. Sayaka's wrist has been added. The stab wound in her stomach is what killed her, so when she broke her wrist, that must have happened earlier on. I mean, how would her wrist get broken after she'd already been killed? I mean, you could stab someone and just keep beating on them and then break their stuff. It's not like it's impossible. I don't see the point. It's literally the definition of beating a dead horse, but... So it's very possible she broke her wrist during the struggle. The killer attacked Sayaka in the main room, which is when her wrist got broken. After all, the killer cornered her in the bathroom, where they inflicted the deadly wound. Dots. What's this writing on the back here, though? I looked past Sayaka on the wall behind her, and there I saw... What? Written in blood with the numbers 11037. That's not what I see. I see something else. If you just turn your head upside down, I see a particular name on that wall. Huh. A certain someone with the name of that written there. Interesting. Huh. I like how he's seeing it as well. Like, you can even see the smear of the N. Or the ones in between, like it's forming an N. Did Sayaka do this? It looks like you found it, right, Makoto? The bloody numbers. That's most likely Sayaka's dying message. I'd never seen something written in blood before. It really was her final message. It's as if she wrote it with... It's as if she wrote it with life itself. Do you often talk like an aspiring poet? But the numbers she wrote, what do they mean? 11037. I have no idea what that could possibly mean. The way she wrote those numbers makes me think she wanted to use her body to block them. If she wrote them in that location while she was sitting in the way we found her, it means she must have wrote them by turning only her hand toward the wall. If you were to write something in that position, do you know what the results would be? The result? Think about it. Yeah, exactly. I've already thought, like, it would be upside down for us. It would be upside down, so you'd have to flip your head. Because if she just wrote it with her back to the wall. So, what, like, why are we still thinking about it in number sequence? I'm thinking about it in letter sequence, and that it's just spelled the way she wrote out, and it clearly says Leon. You're not gonna tell me? You need to uncover the mystery of this case yourself. I already know, like, I mean, I'm not assuming that he did it yet, but why did she write his name out? Otherwise, the case will end and you'll remain unconvinced. I have no idea what you're trying to say, but it's obvious you're not going to tell me. Yeah. Obviously, I need to stop being retarded and just get right into it. Dying message has been added. It sounds like Kyoko knows what Sayaka's dying message means. Yeah, she's not stupid. All you have to do is just flip your head 180 degrees. But honestly, I have no idea. I have no idea. Oh, I know who I should talk to. When it comes to numbers, who better to ask than the ultimate program? What? Like, what's he gonna know? What's she gonna fucking know? There's only one other thing I wanted to ask you about. Do you know how the door to your bathroom got broken? Broken? Oh, you mean how it gets stuck? Gets stuck? Yeah, I guess I'm the only one, but the door doesn't fit in the frame quite right. When I first tried to use it, I thought it was just locked. But once you learn the trick, it opens up no problem. Bathroom door frame has been added. So the door doesn't quite fit the frame, huh? But actually, I'm referring to the broken doorknob. Huh? The doorknob? You didn't notice? Well, just try closing the bathroom door. I'm sure you'll see right away what I'm talking about. I did what Kyoko said and shut the bathroom door. Huh? The doorknob. It's all janky. So, we can deduce that I didn't kill her. Because obviously I would know how to use my own bathroom. And I told her how to so she knows how to open it. That's probably how she got in. No problem. Think about it. So I couldn't have done it because there's no way I'd be stupid enough not to use my own door because I know the trick. I wouldn't have to break into my own bathroom if I knew how to do it. So somebody else was definitely in my room. What the heck? The doorknob's practically about to fall off. Why is it like this? Someone must have used a screwdriver or something similar to unscrew it. Whatever it was, it's obvious this was intentional. What? It was intentional? Why would someone want to do that? I guess maybe they were trying to get that door unlocked and ended up breaking the whole thing. But my bathroom doesn't have a lock on it. Only the girls' bathrooms can lock, right? She stood there for a while lost in thought. Then, apparently stuck in sudden realization, she shot a quick question at me. I just have one more question for you. You mentioned earlier that your bathroom door would get stuck, right? Did you tell anyone about that? Oh, well, I did tell Sayaka about it last night when we switched rooms. So what you're saying is only you and Sayaka knew about it. Interesting. She had a slightest hint of smirk on her face. I got the sense that she was really starting to get all into this. Then that clears it up. Huh? What clears what up? I'm so lost. Well, see you later. As if forgetting that what I was ever even there, she suddenly turned and left the room. I think she knows that I didn't do it, because obviously I wouldn't be stupid enough to like not know how to use my own door. Bathroom doorknob added. I still don't really understand any of this, but I've already given my room a good once over. Maybe I should look around somewhere else. I should start looking into where the murder weapon might have come from, and also I should look into the DVD Sayaka got. With Sayaka dead, I have no choice but to see myself what was on that video. And on top of that, I'm sure there was some other areas worth checking out too. Maybe I should see what everyone else thinks, if they'll even talk to me, that is. Well, time to get investigating. Oh, yes, see, I knew it. See, they switched rooms. We switched nameplates too. But why would she do that? Or why? Whoever did it, you know what I'm saying? Either she switched it or the killer switched it. Can I investigate that? Huh? This is definitely my room, but the nameplate has Sayaka's name on it. Huh? This is Sayaka's room, right? But the nameplate has my name on it. The nameplates in my room and Sayaka's room were switched? So all the effort I put into switching rooms without anyone knowing was totally pointless. But why would anyone do that? Exactly, dorm nameplates. Now see, but what I'm deducing is that the only one who knew that we switched rooms was Sayaka, so I think Sayaka did that. I'm pretty sure she did it. Why, you ask? I don't know. Maybe she wanted to, I don't know, be stupid about it. Also, can I enter and get the DVD? Yeah, okay. Interesting. I want that DVD, baby. There can only be one thing in the trash can. Yep, the DVD with Sayaka's name on it. Sayaka got really upset after seeing whatever was in that video. I wonder, what did she see? It might not be directly related to the case, but it might be worth checking out anyway. I'm sorry, Sayaka. I need to borrow this DVD. I mean, if it's for the investigation, right? Can I sniff her panties one more time? I should have checked. Alright. I'm gonna go to the dining hall real quick. Yeah, see, there it is. It's missing. There are all kinds of kitchen knives here, big and small, but it looks like one of them is missing. Was it missing from the very beginning, or I'd better see if anyone here knows more about it. Kitchen knife set has been added. I don't know if there's anything else I need to investigate. Should I investigate the meats? Meats. Now's another time to be thinking about food. Nice. Good thing I investigated those meats. I don't know, we can learn more about the kitchen while we're here. There's a bunch of vegetables piled up. I don't see anything noteworthy or any of that. Nice. Look at that. See? Investigate the kitchen, boyos. Get some points. I guess it's just the surveillance camera. Alright, let's just get out of here. I should be able to use this to see what's on the DVD. The DVD that Sayaka threw into garbage. I sat down in front of the screen and put the DVD in the player. I pushed play and the screen was dark for a few seconds, but then... Aww, there she is. An image slowly appeared. It looked like some kind of concert. And standing on stage, front and center, was the face I recognized all too well. And the toes as well. Sayaka. She was there, along with the friends she had said she had... Along with the friends she said had been so important to her. She was positively glowing there in front of the crowd, so full of life. Seeing that image had made it even harder to accept that she was dead. My vision started to blur and darken, and then that voice I'd come to despise so much began to float out of the speakers. Sayaka Miyazono, the ultimate pop sensation, lead singer for the world-famous all-girl pop band. For these girls, the glowing spotlight only made them that much more beautiful. But then... Oh god. Suddenly the screen went dark. And in the next moment, I saw something I could hardly believe. Oh. What the? Sayaka had disappeared from the stage, which was now in ruins. But what I noticed even more than that was the figures of the other girls who had all simply collapsed. Yikes. The ultra successful team suddenly fell apart. None of them will ever perform on stage again. None of them will ever feel the warmth of the spotlight. For Sayaka, there's simply nowhere for her to return to. Oh. So there's a billion-dollar question. What could have caused this group to go to pieces? Somebody shot them. Look for the answer after graduation. So she was all freaked out and telling me, oh, I'm gonna never be remembered because she saw the video of all her friends dead and that she will just go back to a world of nothing. But for a super famous group to just suddenly die, I'm assuming they died, because if it's just a collapse, then it's... I mean, they could have just all fell on stage simultaneously. Just some big, you know, show catastrophe. But I'm assuming they're like dead or something. Without warning, the video cut off. What the hell? That wasn't real, right? They're a super famous pop group. Everyone knows who they are. Exactly. Is he trying to say he was even able to get to them? If that really did happen, everyone in the outside world must be going crazy. What kind of person would take things this far? What do you got to say, my man? Do you have a second, Makoto? I've uncovered something unusual. The door to everyone's dorm has a nameplate on it to show whose room it is, right? Well, it just so happens... Wait, no. There might be a... you might be the killer yourself. I can't tell you anything. Forget everything I just said. Forget beam! Sorry, just a little joke. Even I do jokes sometimes. Haha. Dots. My man, I love Taka. He's one of my favorite. I fucking love that man. Oh, I need to talk to Chihiro. You're right. About the stupid numbers. The numbers, Mason. What do they mean? Reznov! Reznov, they killed Sayaka! What? What are you talking about, Mason? Step 8, Reznov! Cop Sayaka's toes! Verkuta! Sorry. Hey, Chihiro, I was hoping I can ask you something. Huh? What is it? Before she died, Sayaka left a message. She wrote out the numbers 11037. Do you have any idea what these numbers mean? Do you have any idea what these numbers might mean? Like, could they be a code or something? Sorry, no. Chihiro slowly shook her head. I'm sorry, I just don't know. Okay, well, don't worry about it. Thanks anyway for trying. Even she didn't know. Or could she maybe know more than she's letting on? Dots. No, it couldn't be. Oh, no way. I seriously don't want to die here. I'm begging you, God, Buddha, Mother Earth, God of all space, King Neptune, help me, ma'am. Like, I don't want to die, Scoob. I don't care who it is, just get me out of here. Hero doesn't seem prepared to do any kind of investigating right now. Like, man, I don't want to die, man. Leave the gym. Yes, I think I'm done here. I like how her body's still there. They're just chilling with her body. Just gonna talk to everyone. So, do you have any clues or anything? What kind of clues? Let's just agree we do not know who the culprit is and leave it at that. Whatever secrets I may have, I don't intend on revealing anything until the class trial. Alright then, keep your secrets. Okay then, do you have any suggestions for where I should start looking? Ah, so annoying. Must you fumble around fishing blindly for clues? I suppose it wouldn't hurt to give you a little hint. The scene of the crime, naturally, but I think the trash room is also worth looking into. The trash room? The trash room? It is a perfect place to destroy evidence. However, there's one little problem. Which is? That place is filthy. I would rather die than set foot in there. I am trusting all that you conduct a thorough investigation on my behalf. That's... Just get me to do her dirty work, literally. You're right. I gotta be the trash man. I'm gonna talk to people first. So, why was Sayaka killed in your room when she... Wait, so why was Sayaka in your room when she was killed? Could it be because you are the culprit? No, you've got it all wrong. Sayaka and I switched rooms last night. Dots. He didn't even try to hide the suspicion in his face. Even if I want to say it... Even if what you say is the absolute truth, you're still responsible for her death, wouldn't you say? Huh? After all, she wouldn't have died if you hadn't switched rooms with you, right? The reason Sayaka was killed is because I suggested we switch rooms. She's dead because of me. No, wait, hold on. No, if we switched rooms, nobody knew about that. So if someone was like, I'm going to definitely kill Sayaka tonight, they would have tried to get into her room. And even still, remember literally at day one, they said nobody can tamper with the locks. Try lockpicking all you want, nobody can enter the room. So as long as she stayed locked up in my room, nothing would have happened. So she did something. We can already confirm that she tried to do something last night. Whether she wanted to die or was trying to do some killing herself, that we have to figure out later. But she did shit. And I'm pretty sure she switched the nameplates. Because we're the only ones who knew about switching rooms, right? Why would somebody random come walking by and switch nameplates? Why would somebody do that? So she was trying to, you know, get fresh with me or something. I don't know. Then it should have been me that died. Well, we can all say right now that it's a possibility. If that's really true, then no, he's just trying to get fresh with you. He wants you to get inside your head and your balls too. He's just gay for you or something. I don't know. What an asshole. Something doesn't seem right. The Monokuma file said Sayaka was killed in your room. I just can't stop thinking about it. Could it be the nameplate? Oh, yeah, we already discovered that. Very strange. Mr. Naegi, what was Miss Miyazona doing in your room? She was, taking notes. I don't know. Well, let me just say this. I absolutely will not allow you to dispose of any evidence in the trash room. Do you really think I'm guilty? Okay, they obviously insinuating I should go to the trash room, so I'm gonna be the trash man. Ooh. The trash room. Well, it's all locked up, so what am I supposed to do here? There's a sturdy gate here, no way to get past. It's the end of the line! The trash room. This is where all the trash in the school eventually winds up. How did you get this gate open? How do you get this gate open? No, 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 no. No entry beyond this point. The only person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Cleaning duty? No, 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 no. No entry beyond this point. Only the person on cleaning duty is allowed in. Oh, he's just being like a robot right now. Who's on cleaning duty? No, no, no. Okay, yeah, we get it. This is stupid. It'd be faster just to go around and ask the others. No, no, no. Okay, we get it. Cleaning duty has been added. Okay, well, I presume either Hifumi or Celeste are on cleaning duty because they're the ones that mentioned the trash room. So Hifumi's right here. I'm assuming he probably. Also, you mentioned the trash room, so I can assume it was probably. I'm looking for others on cleaning duty. Cleaning duty? As a matter of fact, it's me. Yeah, see, didn't take much to deduce that one. Why do you ask? It just so happens Monokuma talked to me yesterday and asked me to take care of it. Without someone on cleaning duty, the school would be flooded with trash in no time. So I formally applied for the position. I was gonna start this morning, but after what happened, I hadn't had a chance to get started. And since you're on cleaning duty, you can open the gate in front of the trash room. Of course! It's my job to gather up all the garbage and toss it into the trash room. And to do that, they gave me this key for the trash room gate. But we're supposed to rotate once a week, so eventually you'll be in charge. Wait, hold on. You need a key to get into the trash room, and the only person on cleaning duty has access to the key? What's the point of going to all that trouble? Why not just leave the trash room open all the time so we can all throw things out whenever we want? That does seem more convenient, actually. Anyone who kills a fellow student becomes the black and will graduate unless they are discovered. That must be why. If anyone could go in and out of the trash room whenever they wanted, then destroying evidence would be easy. The thrill would disappear and things would become boring. Boring? What are you, fucking crazy? Anyway, more important than that. Hey, fatty, why'd you want the cleaning duty gig anyway? I decided to volunteer for something I knew no one else would want to do. What's the big deal? Liar. I know why you did it. You want to dig through all the girls' trash looking for, and poking around at it. What are you talking about? My love is for 2D. Same here, buddy. Real women will never love me, so that's why I love anime. But there's all kind of trash stickers like that. Maybe you'll get tired of 2D and then turn into... I will never get tired of 2D! Same here, fam. After spending a significant amount of time comparing 2D and 3D, I voluntarily choose 2D. The only thing 3D is good for is to shower love and affection on 2D. My man's has his priorities. I respect that, you know what? I'm not gonna say he's like a weeb or anything. No, I respect it. He has his morals. Oh, and the PVC figures. How do you not get totally embarrassed to say stuff like that? Fuck you. You quit being a baseball star to be in a band. Like, you had like the skill and thrill to do something and literally progress and become like an ultimate prodigy in it, and then you're just like, you know what, I want to make some music, bro. I know nothing about music, but I like doing it. Like, why shit on this man when he loves doing this thing? Like, obviously you made the switch because you love music more than baseball, so like, I'm not gonna fight you on that. Just saying, don't question others for their stuff. This is a loving community here, boys and gals. If you're so worried about Hifumi's questionable morality, there's a very easy solution. Whenever a guy has cleaning duty, Sakura can accompany them from picking up the trash to disposing of it. What? If you're as innocent as you claim, where's the harm in it? That's not how it's supposed to. Anyway, on another topic, Hifumi, since you were on cleaning duty, I have a favor asked you. What? So now you suddenly want to join my party? Sorry, but you haven't triggered that flag yet. I mean, you haven't helped me recover from the past trauma, or save the village, or beat the boss. No, nothing like that. I was just hoping to get into the trash room and look around. Oh, okay. So easy. So Hifumi and I headed to the trash room. Okie doke, artichoke. Do your magic, sorcery, and open up that gate. You'd like me to open up the gate, wouldn't you? You know, when I look at it, it makes me think. They say he who kills his wife, he learned how to get by on the inside, but he never stopped dreaming. Get busy living or get busy dying, he said. So him and Rita, they found themselves a way out. Whatever, please, just hurry up. There's no time to weeb out right now, my guy. Okie dokie. Leave it to me. Hifumi pulled out the key from his pocket and used it to flip the switch next to the gate. And then... Oh, hey, look, the trash room was used. There was like a glass thing on the floor. However, Miss Naegi, surely you aren't planning to use the trash room to destroy evidence, are you? You fiend, you planned this all along. No, I just wanted to see if the actual killer had tried to destroy the evidence or not. But the actual killer is you, isn't it? You want to see if you left anything behind. Wait, maybe a parallel world? Whatever, let's just hurry up and keep going. And you're obviously standing right here, like you could see if I tamper with anything. Like, what a ding dong. There are shards of broken glass shattered around the front of the incinerator. It looks like it used some kind of glass ball, just about big enough to fit in the palm of your hand. Nah, is that? Do you know what it is? They say if you collect all 7, a dragon will appear and grant you a single wish. Are you trying to say it's a Dragon Ball? I'm kidding aside. It's just some kind of thing you might see in a big city street corner. Gaze into it and it will show you a glimpse of your future. Wait, we know someone who glimpses into people's future. Just like the Mia girl who was on the quest to find the one guy. Yeah, I get what you're trying to say, but who did this particular ball belong to? There's only one person it could be. They should be in the gym. I better go find out for sure. Mr. Ultimate Clairvoyant himself. Shaggy. Shattered crystal ball has been added. What's this? There's a bloody sleeve. There's something on the ground in front of the incinerator. It looks like a burnt piece of something. A burnt piece? Like a hunk? Like a hunk of burning love? What the fuck is wrong with you? Dots. Anyway, this is... It looks like a piece of cloth. And the shape, it's part of a sleeve from a button-up shirt. And now that I look at it, it's definitely... That's definitely blood on the cuff, which means... This is all that's left of the evidence the killer destroyed. But there are lots of people here with white button-up shirts. This isn't enough by itself to figure out who the killer is. Burnt piece of shirt has been added to the truth bullets section. This is the incinerator. It's way in the back. It's way in the back part of the trash room. It's a good 30 feet from here to the gate. Ah, and it's on right now. Do you see the green and yellow buttons next to the mouth of the incinerator? It's a pretty simple setup. You press the green button to get it going and the yellow button to turn it off. Sooner or later, you'll be on cleaning duty, so make sure you learn this before you leave, okay? Huh? Someone turned on the incinerator? Very strange. I'm quite certain that it was off last time I was down here. Perhaps it was the work of a fairy. Hifumi, do you realize what you just said? Huh? The fairy? No, you just said last time you were here, the incinerator was off. Ah, yes, there could be no mistake. If I've got one thing going for me, it's my memory. Yesterday, as soon as I was appointed, I came down to check the place out. It definitely wasn't on then. I haven't been back to the trash room since then. And since I'm the only one who has the key to open the gate, it should be impossible for the incinerator to be on. And yet, so that means someone was able to switch on the incinerator without opening the gate. But how is that possible? Incinerator has been added. This whole thing is quite strange indeed. When I was here last, the incinerator was off, and those glass of shards and burnt clothes weren't. What does this mean, Mr. Naegi? Will you be confessing soon? How do you know it was like you have no evidence? Why me? Everyone already knows you did it. All the mysteries are being solved one by one. None of you literally investigated. Like, everyone who didn't investigate is like pinpointing it was me. Like, Hyoko's the only smart one. She's like, I can deduce that you weren't a retard in your own room, so it probably wasn't you. Sounds like he's living out one of his comic book fantasies. You know, maybe I did it. Maybe I was just unconscious the whole time and I'm just disabled. What up, my mans? Hey, Hero, can I ask you something? No. Wait. No. I gotta get out of here, man. Gotta get out of here. I've had enough. Gotta break free, man. Like, man. Hero, snap out of it. Oh, Makoto. What are you doing here? Like, what, man? Hey, does this look familiar? Zoink, Scoob! That's my crystal ball, man! But it's all been smashed. Like, what the hell, man? I only bought it because the guy said it was blessed, man. He said it was unbreakable. So, like, how did it break, man? Was it actually just made of glass and not crystal? Like, did the guy totally dupe me, man? Like, zoinks. He said it belonged to the pillars of history. Genghis Khan, George Washington, Napoleon. He said whoever controlled the crystal ball, man, controlled the world. But that seriously is all BS, man. Like, zoinks. Let's just put that aside for now. So you can say without a doubt that this belonged to you. Yeah, that's mine for sure, man. I probably forgot it in the laundry room last night. Somehow must have got snatched up by Scoob. Zoinks. You left it in the laundry room. That means anyone could have found it and taken it. Shattered crystal ball. Thanks, Hero. That's all I wanted to know. Sure thing, man. Dots. By the way, I'm almost afraid to ask, but how much did you pay for that thing? Everything I saved up from fortune telling for 2 full years, man. That's pretty cheap, actually. I mean, considering it gives you the power to control the world, man. That's just too stupid. I can't even feel bad for him. Well. Hey, so do you notice that one of the kitchen knives... There we go. I had to ask her. Okay, so, did you know that one of the kitchen knives is missing from the dining hall? Yeah, weird, huh? I thought it was kind of strange. A knife just suddenly disappeared like that. Oh, so it wasn't missing from the beginning? Nope. Last I remember, they were all lined up in a nice, neat row. So when did you notice that one of them had disappeared? Well, I went to get some tea from the kitchen last night, and all the knives were still there. But when I finished my tea and went back into the kitchen to wash my glass, one of the knives was gone. So you're saying the knife disappeared while you were drinking your tea in the dining hall? Yeah. In other words, you were right there in the dining hall when someone came and took it. Then you should be able to say for sure. You can tell everyone I didn't come to the dining hall last night, which proves I didn't take it. IUE's account. Hey, by the way, did you really kill Sayaka? What? Of course not! I would never! Dots. Hina, do you really think I murdered her? Well, she was killed in your room, right? So, I mean, you guys were supposed to be friends, right? But you still killed her. On the other hand, 2 people becoming good friends and one of them killing the other is a classic drama setup. So when you consider everything together, I honestly have no idea. Yeah, just say nothing. If you don't know, don't say anything. Don't assume. Dots. There we go. That's what I was missing. I'm so sorry about that. So I'm getting tired of waiting. What say we just get started, It's time for the long-awaited class trial. Now then, allow me to appoint a proper location for the proceedings. Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. Oop, boop, boop, boop. See you soon. The red door on the first floor. That's where I should go. No, where I have to go. Here we go, boys. Our very first class trial. You're late, Makoto. I literally left like as soon as everyone else did. How is everyone here? It's just part of the story, Ross. You're late, Makoto. We've been waiting for you. I bet you're afraid you would be discovered in the murder you are. Let's not jump to conclusions just yet. Save that for the class trial. There we can all reveal the details of Makoto's crime. Oh my god, Taka, I trusted you! So they really are convinced I did it, but I didn't do it. Me and Sayaka both know that all along, all too well. But then, who is the killer? I mean, his name is spelled out in blood right there, but I don't know. I'm not making assumptions, but the one who murdered Sayaka, is it really one of us? Is everyone here? Okay then. Please board the elevator in front of you, which will transport you to the courtroom, where all your fates will be decided. I'll meet you down there. I'll be waiting. Well, let's do this. I guess I have no choice but to get on this elevator. Let us begin. Good idea. Dots. Are you scared? No, scared isn't quite right. I said it before, but it's up to you to uncover the mysteries surrounding this case. If you don't, you'll never come to grips with the truth. I need to uncover the truth of Sayaka's death. I didn't need someone else to tell me that. In Sayaka's honor. For Sayaka's toes, everyone! I swear I'll find out who the real killer is. As I raise my voice... Oh, I was supposed to... Whatever. As I raise my voice to try to give myself courage, I turned, trembling with anticipation, toward the elevator. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. Everyone else was already on the elevator when I finally stepped on. The doors closed and the elevator started to move. Steel blocks descended with heavy, clunky sounds toward the school's basement. I wonder if this is how a death row inmate feels when his time finally comes. Are you saying that only men can be on death row? I mean, I'm sure most likely 90% are, but like, what if there's like a female serial killer? I don't know. I'm just saying. Rather than that, it is not more like a defendant waiting to receive his judgment. Oblivious to our shared anxiety, the elevator lowered us further and further into the bowels of the school. Into the bowels of Dingo! You finally arrived! What do you think? Doesn't it feel like a real courtroom? It's like a Hollywood movie set, right? Not even close, it's total shit. Okay, everyone find your assigned seats and sit down. Hurry up now, hurry up! We did what he said and found our seats. But that's not sitting down. We're all still standing. The seats were... Why they call them seats? We're still standing. There's no seating involved. We found our stands, more like it. The seats were arranged in a giant circle. It was set up that everyone could see everyone else, which also meant it'd be easy for anyone to transfer their tension and unease into anyone else. The air seemed to grow heavy as we sat there. I think Makoto did it. And so, the curtain to our first case opened. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal. A deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. Bam! Would you like to save? Hell yeah, because I'm gonna fail. Can't wait, boys. Actually, you know, I think I'm gonna end it for that one. Just because the class trial is probably like the intent. It's like more like the intensing part of the game. So I'd like to save that all for at least one episode, and plus just if it goes by short. But I'd like to save a full episode for the class trial. So I'm gonna stop this one right here. Hope you all enjoyed that one, and I'll see y'all, all my weeaboos, in the next one for the exciting judgment of this class trial. Let's get it on, baby! Woo! I'm sorry. But I'll see y'all in the next one.